What's up, everyone? How's it going out there on YouTube and on Twitch? This is part 5 of Octopode Gladiator of Nemelex. Oh, good to hear that. Right profile and welcome. Oh, there's Lightly. Gotta check on those changes. He doesn't see changes, he's not happy. Yeah, there's a bunch of extra stuff in my RC that some of it's just like speedrunning related, others just novelty stuff. It's still a pretty kind of a long RC with some stuff that I still need to probably remove. The force more stuff is always tricky because it's not always clear how much that actually helps, especially if you're playing this carefully already. It helped a lot more when I was sort of like doing speedrun stuff, because like return count I would kind of play them somewhat quickly, but still definitely for some of the other stuff there are some unambiguously useful options in there. Chart up of this chart. We are right now kind of working on just getting the crazy necro spells. Go ahead and just I might not do much more than Borg's Reviv. I mean, I could go for Haunt, but the problem is I'd have to train up. I don't really want to yeah, Haunt would also require I probably wouldn't have to get a lot of summons, but it's also a little bit less useful given that I have Nem. Borg's Reviv is really good though. You know, I might not ever have to cast it, but if I do, it is great not die spell. I don't know that I've taken a I don't have a whole lot of podes that I've taken that are more melee oriented. This is only like my second one. I guess that's part of the reason why I'm going for Borgs. It's just an extra level of safety. Probably not gonna do this Ghost Vault. I mean, eventually I could kill this stuff without too much trouble, but it's not. Yeah, Artifact Cloak would be a lot more interesting if I could wear a cloak, but I can't, so. Alright, what do we spell wise? We've got LRD. Okay. Oh, that's. Gotta remember what resists I have. Alright. This Rakshasa is gonna clone this guy. Get rid of him fast. Trishula. He's not gonna respond well to a Trishula, okay. Gotta be too fancy. One of a kind books. Artifact bookshop, interesting. Already have Swift. Burning Translocation. Already have Blink. Recall is marginally useful, but well, that one's not for me. 29 EV, couple levels of dodging is kind of expensive. Probably wouldn't buy me much more than 1 point more of EV, I guess. I'm sort of mostly interested in getting Borgs or Viv. I can actually just use with the Brill Pot. Only issue there is I only have 3 of those in the entire game. Let's see. That guy was kind of stacked. Wow, Substyly just went live. Is he trying to cut into my viewership? How dare he? Thinks he can have a more immersive stream than I do? I'll show him. This. Well, that didn't last long, did it? I guess we got some value out of it. Peace pot, that's always good. Dang. Thanks for the good luck tidbits. Now all the heavies come out. Man, these guys, they're no joke. Oh, some of these might just be from elsewhere on the level, of course. Well, they're probably from the back area, but at least some of them are. I guess the trolls are probably elsewhere from the level. And the Spriggan Defender, I guess he's from the vault. So it's not too scary yet, but this is always the time when you have like 6 monsters showing up in Los like this. Some of which are fast or have smite targeted attacks or can haste, where you want to sort of evaluate what's the best way to kind of defuse the situation. Possibly just exit over here around this corner. Well, at least this is a choke point. I can say that much about it. I can also do some LRD here if I wanted to, but Oh, I guess he's vampiric, okay. Down he goes. We got do some LRD really quick on this guy. Well, that's all I could get out of that. We'll just recast and oh, there's another one. This guy, okay, he's almost dead. It's really annoying. Probably has pretty good MR, doesn't he? So I don't really have anything. Well, I guess I can just finish him off with this. Yeah, works just fine. So the Iron Troll. Oh, of course, a Demonologist of all things would show up. That's one of those complicating factors where, like, you know, you have to kill them pretty fast. How many summons decks? I don't have a lot of decks in general. Getting kind of low here. I only actually have four. Okay, 4 destructive decks. That didn't work. Okay, this guy is actually sort of a problem. I guess I'll go ahead and do things that way, but that's actually not going to help me out too much. Might keep him busy for a while at least. It's the Demonologist that's the one that's sort of scary, but he's not going to summon anything else until Hey, thanks for the free MR. I appreciate it. Fortunately, I can't really do a whole lot to the Nekwo. Stab this guy. There we go. That was kind of funny how that worked out. Wow, where did you come from? There is our 15 Necro. Probably going to need more like 18. Now at this point it would be really nice to have Pain, but I'm sort of just doing this for the extra safety of Borg's Reviv. More as kind of a backup. I'm not doing this because it's like optimal, it's more to cover any mistakes I might make. I never did quite get my Amulet of Faith, so that would give me a lot more some more. Okay, it's like what? That would give me a bunch more cards, but so far we're not finding it. There is a trove that wants the Abyssal Rune. You could always have like incredible luck and get a jewelry trove. My rings are actually not very good. There's our bad boy. Yeah, I mean, that's not the kind of thing that's going to happen so much for me, obviously. It's more going to be like 1 or 2, even 1 potentially if it's really necessary, but and I have obviously significantly more HP than Aphila does. looks like we got is this. Oh. Just a hell portal. But yeah, it's sort of just to cover myself, cover up really, and I should emphasize to cover any mistakes that I might make, so I have a backup plan. I mean, obviously I have elixir cards, but yeah, losing max HP is not good. I will probably train a little bit more fighting. I do have a flight ring. Is there anything over here? No. Is this just a big old pit of lava? Interesting. So with that, maybe we can finally take off the minus telly ring. What does that put us at? Green or black? What do you mean greener? You're asking me if you should have it? Well, you should really go with what sounds good to you. I don't know what time of day it is. If you want a lot of caffeine. If you don't want a lot of caffeine, green tea is better. But it more depends on what you feel like drinking. I drink both, so. That's pretty early. I don't know if you just woke up or if you're going to be going to bed soon. Yeah. That's the problem with having caffeine that late. Even green tea has caffeine in it. Do, 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 do. I'm just gonna blast these guys with Descent. Until they blow up. I have to take this carefully. This is a lot of yeah, we'll do it a bit more carefully. Don't necessarily want to go back down those stairs. It's not that bad. Well, there is a Timon, so good chance I will have a hard time going back up. Now, these are mystery stairs, so I don't know what these are going to have. And they also had... How much magic map? 5 for Zot. There is a chance that I will map... that I will do vaults and having map for that, so that's 6. So that does leave us 1 to spare. So let's go ahead and just map this. Now that we've taken... Now that we're using alternate stairs. Oh, it's a Titan. Wow, this is... yeah, this staircase is... it's no joke. Unlikely that I'm going to have a great time holding out here. Obviously I could dig, it's just that I'm so close to the vault. The Zot vault, and I don't know what else is going to be just around the corner. We've got just sort of too much stuff, so we'll have to try the last one and hope this one's a little bit better. Well, sort of. I see. We RC right now? We are. Invis, yes. Oh, actually should have quaffed that before. But elixir time, bros. Oh, Comrade Gary, to 200 bits. Thank you. Yeah, you can see how much damage I took right there just from all that. So it depends on how I want to do this now. Elixir will get me set up. How deep does this dig? Okay. Let's try this. Let's try a little bit. Oh, we don't actually have. Wow, we have so few buffs. We do have the RF on, don't we? This guy is like determined to be a freaking thorn in my side. I'm not close to needing Borgs or Viv, but we just want to keep an eye on things. If HP gets too low, we will pop. I don't have any buffs right now. I'm just sort of going with the. Aha! Now we've got a deep troll digging. That makes sense, of course. So we might need to be a little bit more careful because of that. Kinda need these might potions for Zot 5. We're just sort of relatively light on all that stuff. A haste wouldn't be the worst thing, but there's the problem that we don't actually have a lot of that either. I'll go ahead and preemptively quaff. How much resistance? Man, we don't have that either. It's just amazing how bad our resistance is. Oh, I didn't have RF on. Well, oh well, that mistake was made. I had once we get rid of this deep troll, we'll have a better spot at which to go ahead and elixir again. We're still in Viz, but we're wearing off. Okay, now these guys are gonna have a okay, good. That's hopefully the end of the main people harassing. That guy's gonna smite me though, or airstrike me. So we just need to watch out for him. But I can kind of just, I see. With the RC. That's possibly the end of the. Is there a more efficient dig path? I don't know that this would actually. Well, this is mostly what I want, but not quite what I want. What all do we even got here? It's about the only thing that worries me to any extent is. Do we got plenty of? Okay, don't. Oh, I see. Let's just go go back here and dig like this. Yeah, there's the bolt of cold. Regen. Ooh, that was a high spell power one. Alright, that's most of this is that's how I chose to handle this with kill hole approach. You know, you don't have to do this. You can do other things. This one just happened to be a somewhat nasty any terrain manipulate. This run might be a lot harder. No, I mean, I don't have to dig here to solve this problem. There are other ways I can do it. It's just sort of how I chose to do it. Honestly, it wasn't even all that great. You can see I took quite a lot of damage just making my way over here. It's a slightly awkward character because I don't have like a... The funny thing is that heal wounds is sort of the only consumable I'd say that I have a big abundance of. Although that is getting less and less. I'm sort of in semi-conservation mode a little bit for Nemelex, but I don't have a lot of summons, so I can't really get a summons cloud super easily. I certainly did have enough, but it's basically I'm down to my final few summons cards, and I just have a bunch of destruction left. I didn't have a particularly good... It turned out that honestly the best stairs were these. If I had made my digging from here, this actually would have been a lot easier. I elected to go up and come back down, and in retrospect, I think it would have been smarter just to go ahead and map, and then I could have done my digging in here, and I would have been more successful overall. Although this is now at a nice, like, distant corner away from the Zod Vault, but still. Some zombies. It's a weird little vault. It's like, I guess it's just Earth themed. And for some reasons, leeches? I don't know what is really going on with this one. Nice little skulls over here. I mean, I have haste now. I don't have an overabundance of it. I have 5 haste. I would love to have more. I could have used one. It would have been a pretty good time to use it. I was kind of stretching things, but I didn't feel really in too much danger. Especially since I knew I could just quaff Brilliance and then cast Borg's Reviv. One more Blink Scroll, that's good at least. Yeah, I mean, there's Spire. Spire is good for like a quick turn to block stuff, but it can die pretty quickly if you get something quite strong casting it. But yeah, it can buy you a couple turns. I also could have just cast Swift though. I only do have 1 cancellation left. Yeah, kind of curious. This guy just sort of is lightish on stuff.